Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of NXT University. We're so excited to be talking about Marriage 101. Are you guys ready?
For marriage? No.
Let's go! I'm quite excited to find out. This is my first lecture. Is it first lecture? Oh my god, university lecture, right? Or first class. I'm excited, definitely.
When I walked into class and I saw Germaine, I was like, is this woman stalking me? Like, we went to the same internships twice, same class, same school, and then now we're in the same show? Stop hounding me!
Good morning, class!
Good morning, Miss
Miss
Morning! You missed it.
I thought it would be fun to know what the younger generation thinks about marriage because so much has changed, especially with COVID and changing trends and people not having big lavish weddings.
Coming into NXT University, I'm excited. I think today's topic, I'm at the right age, right point in my life for it. So I have a lot to say. I'm not gonna shut up.
Alright guys, let's get to know each other better. Where are all of you at in your individual journey to marriage?
I've been in a long-term relationship.
How many years?
Many years. Yes.
So I guess for me, I would love to get married, right? It was a dream since a kid. I always saw weddings to be like this. I always dreamt of my wedding. I don't know, you have a dream about your
Oh my
wedding?
god, your dress and your... What do you want?
That's such a
Tell me.
fairy tale.
It's not just a girl thing. I think let's break gender stereotypes. Guys can dream about their wedding too. So I would love to get married, right? But I guess it's also finding the right person and not just marrying for the sake of marriage.
I think I was really amazed when Germaine said that he dreams of a wedding. First time I hear a guy say that they dream of a wedding. So interesting. I had my fairy tale wedding, I had my Prince Charming, and my husband even delivered a speech that said he was the Prince Charming.
Wow.
And I even had a Cinderella carriage. I can give you the contact of the vendor.
Oh my god.
Did you wear a glass?
I paid for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I want to get sponsor for my wedding. Friends, if you're watching this, maybe years down the road you could, consider a sponsor for Dawn or...
Fun statistic, 60% of Singaporeans...
You are the 40%.
Wait, we are all the 40%.
No, I'm asking to especially...
That's whether you'll be promoted to 60%. And the divorce rate is also getting higher.
Wait, this is in 1 year, is it?
Yeah,
It seems
in
like
1 year. Oh, 1 year? This isn't 1 year.
I'd rather you get divorced if you're not happy.
Yeah.
Facts.
True.
Straight up facts.
Not happy, then fine again. Then not happy again, then go again.
It's okay, bro. Hopefully, let's get the finding process right so we don't have to keep repeating it.
That's true. Let's be sure.
Then you can have a lot of weddings, no? Then it's
Yeah,
some different thing.
I don't think that's the point of a wedding.
Jeynelle said so many things today that I was just like roll eyes or like, what the? I'm like,
I think we're starting to enter the phase where a lot more people are starting to get married, and then you start seeing on Instagram so and so proposed and stuff, and it's a bit like, oh okay.
That's because you're old.
Oh.
No, my first thought won't be like, why am I not married? And it's like, why you never invite me?
Oh wow.
You reach a stage where you're like, don't invite me.
oh yeah.
When you're young, you're like,
right?
yeah, why you never invite me?
I not
After
like
that,
to
you
eat
so much.
the shark fin soup and the jelly.
Hey, cancel.
Shark fin soup.
Oh, cancel, don't have
No, it's unethical to say.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cancel, sorry. Shark fins don't exist anymore.
No, they exist, but it's like
You know shark fins come from what?
Oh, like vegetarian, right? It's not real shark, but...
At times I was like, literally Jeynelle, like, you're 21, you're not 5.
So, am I even ready? Are you guys ready?
No lah.
hell no.
I'm okay. You're okay? Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, not really. Okay.
Mentally, I'm okay.
What is the no part?
I think okay means like, if you go down one knee now, I'm okay, bro.
Yeah, okay.
That's right.
Okay, bro.
You want to
Tell the
know
camera, tell the
No pressure.
No pressure. She's waiting, but no pressure.
So maybe I can share. So for me, I feel like I'm not ready because I'm not ready to settle down and commit to somebody for the rest of my life. I still feel I'm in that stage where I kind of just want to spread my own wings, want to travel the world, want to just do my own things. And I like that freedom of time, flexibility. I don't need to be accountable to my partner or anything. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, so I feel that's something that I'm not ready to let go at this stage.
No, you know how like, everyone's like, oh, have you found the one? But it's like, for a lot of us, we haven't even started finding yet. You know, you have to be in the correct headspace to even be like, oh, I want to look for someone to settle down with. Yeah, so at this point, career comes first. I think, you know, career is so important to a lot of us.
I mean, me and my boyfriend do have an Excel sheet. Also, we like note down how much we save each month together. Then we save in our own bank account. So we both have a bank account each that has one is for spending, then another one is for savings. Yeah, I mean at least there's a plan in mind.
That's actually really rare. 6 months in to share finances. I'm 5 years in and I don't open.
No, not say share finances, but like we see how much we save together. So because we have an end goal in mind. But then like my money is my money,
Yes.
If I want to shop, it's mine.
Yes, correct. I have that mantra. My money is my money, your
Yeah,
money is
he
my
has no right to tell me what I cannot buy, and I have no right to tell him what I can't.
Changing perspective, I think you guys brought up really good points. Let me address them. So for the fear of commitment, I think it's very real though, because even if you find the right one, right, I can honestly tell you, you will always be wondering, is he or she really the right one? But no, it doesn't happen.
Each time you quarrel with him, then you just, I don't think I want to be with this fella anymore.
Exactly.
I don't think anyone can be 100% for you, but if this guy is 80% right for you, it's some cost. Are you going to give up the 80% for 20%? Hey, finance guy, back me up. Correct, right? Correct. Are you going to give up 80% for 20%? It's going to break your heart.
Yeah. And I think more importantly, are you going to work on making up that 20%?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Find that 20% elsewhere. Not other.
Elsewhere?
No. In other things.
Or work towards it.
Gucci.
Yeah.
Good.
And I have a question for you guys. Like, do you guys want, like, when you guys have your wedding, right? Do you want like a big lavish one as well, or are you guys okay with like something chill?
When I have a wedding, it will be massive, but it will be the most unconventional wedding.
Love that.
What's everyone to start your wedding?
Like I don't want like banquets, like so boring, lame. The food sucks. Like oh, you walk in, then everyone's sian. No, it'll be a party.
Party.
Let's turn up.
Turn it up.
Maybe you see the akong and ama at the side.
Like I told my mother-in-law then that we wouldn't plan to go for a hotel because it was just so expensive. We didn't want to spend that kind of money. She was very cool with it.
Okay, but for me, I would love to have a lavish wedding as well. Because I think that's part of the whole dream that I dreamt.
Oh, yeah.
You walk in and then like...
I think it's fine not to have a wedding.
Same.
Yeah. I mean, a marriage is not just a wedding.
Exactly.
A marriage is so much more than that. Yeah.
So I think in the older era and now, lots of things have changed. One is, maybe we can have all of you name one change that you observed from your parent time and now.
I think in the past, like before marriage, right, couples usually don't stay together. But I'm seeing a lot more couples like at a younger age rent their own places or move in with their partners. Like myself, I've been living with my partner for many years. So I know all the like good, bad and ugly things about him. Like we've been sharing one tongue cleaner for the last 6 months.
Oh!
He's been using my tongue cleaner. Can you believe that?
We get Jensen on the show.
Yeah, one is pink, one is blue. Why would you use the pink one? I don't understand. That's mine. Anyway,
During the proposal, you need to say, I promise not to use your tongue cleaner anymore. So, let's talk about what you raised earlier, the savings first. So, savings account or joint account? You guys have
Savings.
savings on your own individual?
Yeah.
No combined? Oh,
Yeah.
that's because it's only 6 months, right? I actually think a joint account is good. Because when you start living together and you have all your shared finances, right, it's just easier to build it from that one joint account.
Maybe
Yeah.
after next time.
Because if you're individual, then you will have to view each other from it.
Yeah, that's true.
It can get a bit painful. Then you have to decide also who is responsible for the finances. I think there's not going to be one person for everything. Yeah, but you'll be dividing. So how my parents used to do it was everything related to the kids would be the mom, typically default. And then everything else that's serious, like utilities and internet, would be my dad.
so Jeevan, as a Mr. Finance guy,
Yes.
how much money would you need in your bank account before you say, okay, I'm ready to get married?
Yeah.
I would say at least 6 figures. Just for comfort level. just to get the house and I think down payment easily. Okay, so you break it up this way, right? Like. If you want to have a comfortable wedding right, and still have some savings left over, because you don't want to deplete your bank dry and then get married, then you're broke couple, broke.
Literally, no one, Jeevan, as a financial advisor, as someone who does financial advice, as someone who plans for people, we get it. You're a financial advisor. We get it. Calm down.
I will try not to be the class part ho, but I just got a lot of things to say, and like maybe sometimes I just like the sound of my voice, so I will just keep talking. So if no one talks, I'm gonna talk. Yeah.
I have a lot to say about Jeevan, he is very knowledgeable, but a bit too much of a teacher's pet. Like, can you bark? Evidently he can.
So if let's say I was ready to settle down with someone, like what are some of the key finance discussion topics that I should have with like the person I'm gonna marry?
So I think the first one you want to talk about is the wedding, and then the second one would be the house. If you want, you could talk about the honeymoon, especially if you're going on a big grand one.
Yes, traveling.
Like who pays or stuff like that. And then the last one would be kids and everything else that comes after. So bills, the boring stuff. Yeah, but let's go into cost first.
Aiyo.
So dream wedding, right? Here's what it costs. Estimates, and might also point out the disclaimer. Prices differ based on your choice of vendors because some vendors are more branded and charge more expensive.
Marriage is a beautiful thing, but until the money figures come in, then I'm like, maybe I'll rethink about it.
Hey, the wedding then who do y'all invite? Which singer do y'all invite?
No lah, wedding band.
Of course I'm joking lah.
So this is just a gauge. Of course, you can jump different categories, right? So like for us, we didn't really have a bridal package because I help out a lot of stuff. My wedding gown was just like a few $100.
Oh,
Wow.
so you got to pay, is it?
Yeah, but I don't know whether I still can fit it.
Oh, was it good?
It was good because on Taobao I could even like talk to the owner and like customize the measurements, Type
I
of
can't talk to
good
them.
value. Yeah, you have to do
That's my
Chinese.
Chinese.
So we decided to have a slightly less lavish wedding because we wanted to spend more on the house.
I think that's more worth it.
Honeymoon, yeah, exactly. So what if you don't get married in Singapore? I think there are a lot of policies in Singapore that are fortunately or unfortunately, depending on which side you lean towards, they are actually very good towards a certain ideal family constructs. Yeah.
On the flip side, I think you can live an equally fulfilling life without marriage and without kids. Like as a single person, I think that's completely fine as well.
Yeah.
But
I think I just want to stress, there isn't any pressure. Like the pressure is something that society has like created. I think ultimately at the end of the day, don't do it because you are forced to, but do it because you want to.
Our amazing professor, Dawn Cher. Okay, it's my first time honestly hearing about her, and I think she shared so many great anecdotes today. I'm not trying to like kiss ass, but I think she really opened my eyes a bit more into the marriage perspective in terms of like the budgeting, planning and stuff like that.
I'll start with the good part. I think, our teacher, Dawn Cher, literally called Cher. She should be a teacher. She made a lot of valid points. I learned a lot from her personal experience as well because she's been through it. And yeah, if you want to find out more, visit sgbudgetbabe.com.
I think at the end of the day, if you want to get married, just make sure you're prepared for it. And if you don't want to get married, just make sure you're prepared for that also because there's actually a lot of things that come with not wanting to be married in Singapore. So just make sure that you understand what that means for you as an individual who wants to not be married.
A lot of the hopes and aspirations around wedding and marriages, including the fears of why people don't get married, hasn't really changed. It's about time some of these age-old traditions that were just being done for the sake of being traditional goes to gets buried in the grave because some of them are just not really applicable in modern society anymore and it costs so much money. And it's really nice that as much as a lot of them said they would dream and would love to have a wedding of their dreams, that they're open to having newer forms.
Alright guys, we've come to the very end of this episode. I want to say thank you to our first guest, Dawn, for joining us. Now, what do you guys think about marriage? Do you want to marry any of us here? If you do, leave the comments in the comment section below. And make sure you like and share this episode with your friends and also subscribe to this channel. Till next time, bye!